Good morning, everybody, and appreciate you being here. If you will, go ahead and if you'd like to follow along. We will be in the 11th chapter of Proverbs today, verse 24, where we'll be starting. And interesting passage here. One of the things that Solomon uses quite often is a contrast. We've talked about that before, and here, he is going to use that same tool and give us the contrast, the difference between greedy and those who are not, those who are willing to share, to help with others' needs. And so, beginning in verse 24, he says, "There is that scattereth and yet increaseth, and there is that withholdeth more than is meet, but is tendeth to poverty." Interesting, again, perspective. He says there are those who give, and yet they gain through their giving. And they were, one of the Old Testament principles was that they were required to give part of their harvest to those who were in poverty. And what we have here is a man who is giving more than is biblically, scripturally required, and yet he is more blessed than the one who doesn't, the one who holds on to what he has. The stingy, greedy man has less than the man who is generous. And the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. The man who blesses others, he says, is blessed. The man who takes care, the man that waters, he also gets water. They give away and they are made fat. If you're giving away your food, you should get skinny. But he says they're blessed. Those that are willing to give, those are willing to sacrifice. He says God blesses him. He that withholdeth corn, the people will curse him, but blessing shall be upon the head of him that selleth it. Because the righteous share, people love them, people bless them, and then the evil man, he is cursed. He is the people speak poorly of him. They don't like him, and that what an obvious, really an obvious statement there. He that diligently seeketh good produceth favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come unto him. He said, the man that is trying to do good, the man that is trying to bless others, he says they they're going to be blessed. But the other man, the one that seeks mischief, as he puts it, who harm others, who cause others difficulty, he says they're going to end up harvesting difficulty as well. And ultimately, verse 28, I think, really kind of sums up this thought. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. The wise man is putting his confidence in God. He's putting his confidence, his trust in God. And because of that, he is blessed. The wicked man is, by his actions, shows us that he's putting his confidence in his possessions by holding on to his grain, to his harvest, rather than blessing the poor, those in poverty. He's telling us where his confidence is. His confidence is in the grain he has in the silo. The righteous man, on the other hand, the wise man, by giving away part of his crop, more than he is required to give, is saying, I'm going to trust God to take care of me and my family. I don't know how this system works, but I'm going to give it away. I'm going to bless others, and God will take care of me. God will see that I have everything that I need. And what a great lesson for us today as we consider those truths of how we live our life, that we can either live selfishly or generously. We can rely on, put our confidence and our faith in what we're able to gather and what we're able to hoard up, or we can bless others and put our confidence in God. And so, once again, Solomon has given us a choice. He says, you can choose either one. You can go either way you want. But here are the consequences. And what a great challenge for us today to live our life this way, blessing others, giving to others, helping others, blessing others as we have been blessed. I'm reminded in closing of a statement a little bit not quite fitting, but just kind of along those lines. It says, everybody brightens a room. Some when they enter that room, some when they leave the room. Let's be room brighteners today. Let's bless the life of others. Let's be generous in our life today, in our lifestyle, how we treat others, that God will bless us as well. Have a good day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning.